Welcome to the Point Second Podcast. My name is James Keeley. With me as always is Sammy Schaefer. How you doing, pal?
Always feels good to be in the studio.
Episode 10. We're in double digits for season 3.
It's trucking along.
110 overall. Nailing it.
Yeah.
Nailing it.
All of them are gold, one better than the next.
Yes. There's not one shit episode. We have cracked the code on how to do perfect work. We've never had one person annoyed with us.
Not one. Never lost viewers, nothing.
Nope. But everybody knows what we do here, Sammy. We take overs, props, underdogs. We take a lot of that stuff when we gamble, and we talk about a lot of pop culture. We put a lot of people in their place, Sammy, don't we?
Absolutely.
They're devastated.
Teaching lessons.
Teaching lessons. There will be no messing around on the PTP's watch.
Mr. Keeley and Mr. Schaefer are in class, in session.
Absolutely. There will be punishments until morale improves. The beatings will continue. Sammy, what's on the show?
Saudi suck-ups, Christians canceled, Daniel Day deceiver.
It's coming back. Do your song. What's the song in your head?
This is stuck in my head. It's just the notes. Bum 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 bum. Is that what's
It's
the
Macho Man.
Sing the Macho Man song.
Everybody knows it. He's a macho man.
Is that?
He's doing what he can.
Why is that in my head?
Because you're a stripper.
I've never stripped to that
Hey,
song.
hey, macho. We're gonna get like sued or something. That's the song.
I don't know why it's in my head then, because there's no way I heard that today. It's in my blood.
It's in the blood. You have to do it.
Yeah.
You have to shake that little tail feather of yours for dollars upon dollars.
Yeah.
Sammy, we're under attack.
Okay.
We're under attack.
Oh, not good.
White males are under attack again.
Oh, man.
God. Haven't we had enough, America?
You guys, we're the easy targets.
Hillary Clinton
Yeah.
is in the news. She was on Morning Joe last week, and she suggested that white men of a quote-unquote certain religion were partly to blame for causing quote-unquote such damage to the United States.
Oh, man.
Holy shit. Okay, if she said brown men that worship Muhammad,
Oh.
the world would explode.
Yeah.
White men of a certain religion.
I love how
Why is there a double standard?
the whole certain religion? Just say it. Just say it
Just say
clearly.
Christians.
Yeah, just say Christian.
Just say Christians. This is another quote from her. She said, the idea that you could turn the clock back and try to recreate a world that was never dominated by, let's say it, white men of a certain persuasion, a certain religion, a certain point of view, a certain ideology, it's just doing so much damage to what we should be aiming for. This is why she lost. She is such an asshole.
I mean, I don't even. She's really not relevant anymore.
She's not relevant.
I'm not. She had a good career. I'm not talking about that, but like in her life right now, it's just retire. Like enjoy your life.
She's dreadful. You can't kill the devil.
Yeah,
She's the devil.
the devil should retire at some point.
10 out of 10 grandmas agree Hillary Clinton is the devil. That's the problem. I want there to be a female president. I just want it to be a good one.
Yeah.
We haven't had a good candidate yet. So now we're stuck with, if you hate Trump, the reason that we have Trump is because these candidates run and they go, oh, the other side's just a basket of deplorables. Fuck
say
that
that.
lady.
She should have pulled the Biden route when she was running and just kept her mouth shut. She probably would have won, but she had to keep saying stupid crap.
If she would have just let it go, he would have ran himself out of the election.
He would have talked himself out of that
He would have
election.
talked himself out of the election.
And she just kept talking.
She was like, no. She has such bitch energy.
I
that
got
she was
something
just
to say.
Well, if he's going to be an asshole, I'm going to be a bitch, and we'll see who's worse. Well, the asshole won.
Oh, man.
You lost. You blew it. So, yeah. Anyways, this isn't cool. I know no one feels bad for white Christian males.
No.
But it's not going to go well if you keep poking the bear.
I mean, I don't feel bad for him either.
I don't, but like, it's just such a double standard. If you said anything that was even on teetering on the line of subjugating another religion that's not Christianity, they would go bananas. She'd be canceled. She'd never be heard from again.
Yeah.
And by the way, you married one of the worst white men on the planet, and you supported him for 8 years.
Yeah.
Bill was quite the politician.
He was. He was a cool dude.
He was slick.
He's very slick.
He did a few things that weren't terrible, but not the picture of integrity.
The other stuff he did, it kind of outweighs the good that he did.
He's a bizarre sex addict. It's fine. We all have our thing. He certainly wasn't. I think she's got her own little skeletons in the closet.
Oh, absolutely. Like, wow, I forgot, what's that Tom Hanks movie? Not Tom. Never mind. I screwed it up. Right. Just keep going.
What? No, I want to hear this.
Tom Cruise movie. I can't think of it. Where they had that whole sex cult.
Oh, Eyes Wide Shut.
Yeah, I feel like they're part of that group.
Speaking of it, has Nicole Kidman called you? She was in that.
No, not at all.
She's like naked in that. She's a very nice body in that.
Yeah, she was, but she has not called me.
Yeah.
And I've messaged her like 1,000 times
Yeah.
in 24 hours.
Good luck.
I figured that's the best way to get a hold of
I
her.
think it'll be good. Cyber stalking. Speaking of cyber stalking, it rolls right into this.
Okay.
There's a Netflix documentary called Unknown Number.
Okay.
It's on. I recommend it. It's if the story was in the news for a while. There was a kid, a boy and a girl. They were a couple, and they were getting like terribly cyber stalked.
Okay.
I don't want to reveal who it is, but there's parents in there. There's families in there. They were all affected by this cyber stalker or harasser or whatever.
Okay.
It turned out really really bad.
Okay.
It's worth a watch. But there's some crazy ass parents in there. There's some crazy ass kids in there.
Always crazy ass parents.
The crazy ass parents, I seen them. They live in my area.
They're everywhere.
There's a lot of Munchausen by proxy syndrome.
Okay.
That is when you make your kid like sick intentionally,
Okay.
so that you get the attention for it, and then you get the so they'll like poison their children. There was a movie. What's the one where?
Eyes wide shut.
No. The Sixth Sense.
Okay.
The Sixth Sense.
Yeah.
There was a kid in there, and her mother was like dosing it with poison so she could get all the sympathy. Like, I have a sick child. I have a sick child. They're doing this. There's a lot of this around here. I know people that are like, oh, my kid likes to wear high heels and dresses. So my son. So I'm going to send him out there. He's only 5 years old. This will go well for him. Like, you're not protecting your child when you do that. If you got a kid that wants to cross dress at home, treat yourself. I don't care.
Yeah.
But fake pictures, you make fun of him later in life, whatever. Or maybe that's his thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
But if you're releasing him to the world like that and you think the world's going to be kind, you're wrong.
Mm-hmm.
The world is fucking cruel. It's cruel, and you have to protect your children. So there's a lot of
Unknown number. I'll check it out.
Unknown Number.
Okay.
It's worth watching. I love documentaries.
Yeah.
There's
so
one
good.
on it's like a mob one, but it's in Toronto. I
Okay.
started watching that.
Canadian mob, huh?
It's the biggest piece of shit documentary I've ever seen, and I can't stop watching it because I've invested so much time.
Like it's a bad documentary.
It's just there's no story. It's a boring documentary.
Oh.
It's like the Canadian mob. It's like, and this guy's like talking. He goes, "Yeah, we went into this meeting, and I brought one of my guys, and he actually had a gun on him." I'm like, "You're the mob. You should all have guns on you."
Yeah, I thought that's handed out when you enter the
It's
mob.
it's such a sanitized mob in Toronto.
When you get hired, isn't that part of the
He's
process?
like, there was almost a murder last year. That's how rough it gets around
got
here
real
with the
close.
Toronto mob.
Man.
It's terrible. It's so boring. You hear about, Chicago when Al Capone was trying to think. There's just blood in the streets.
Shot everybody.
Blood in the street.
Did you scuff my shoe? Bam.
Yeah. So where am I?
Kind of like the TV show Lost, where you just got to finish it. It's terrible, but you just got to finish it.
Never saw Lost.
Oh, it's the same thing.
Is it?
After the first season, you're like, when will this show end?
I did that with True Blood, and then I had to cut it off because it got so ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
Everybody
Saved by
started being like something. This one character in there, he goes, at one point, like people are fairies and werewolves and shit and Draculas and then, is that what they're called? Vampires. And then this one guy, they didn't have anything for him to do, and then they just decided. He goes, "Bitch, don't you know you're a medium?" He's like talking to himself. So he was a medium.
Okay.
Such I'm not watching this anymore. This show,
Never seen
they've
it.
totally jumped the shark. It was interesting. It was cool in the beginning because it was about what if vampires lived amongst us.
Yeah.
And they would drink this stuff called True Blood, so they didn't have to feed on the living, and it was like a drink.
Okay.
They would have. It was interesting. They ruined it.
Well, that's why all series really should have like a limited run, like right to the end, like Breaking
Yeah.
Bad. If that would have won another season, it would have been terrible.
Yes.
And same with True Blood. They should have ended it one season earlier.
One season earlier. That's why Seinfeld. He was like, don't you want to do 10 seasons? He's like, 9's good.
Yeah, they offered like $1 million an episode or something.
Yeah,
like
and
that.
he's like, 9's good. But he saw the writing on the wall. Larry David had left the show.
Yeah.
And that last season, the last 2 seasons were like not great.
They were funny still.
Yeah.
But you could tell they were just like,
There was one where they're in a car dealership trying to buy a car from David Putty,
I vaguely remember that.
and George gets he's dealing with the snack machine.
Yeah.
It was so stupid. It was the worst episode.
Larry David was gone.
Larry was gone.
He's the king of that little inane stuff.
He could have figured that out, but somebody was in charge of that one, and it was dog shit. I'm wearing my Cubs shirt.
Nice.
The Cubs are in the playoffs.
All right.
They won today. Here's the bracket, Sammy.
Okay.
Did you know that all these teams were in the playoffs?
I didn't even know the baseball season was still going.
Okay, so the Guardians lost to the Tigers today. Tigers won. Red Sox Yankees, that's always a good series. Who do you like? If you got to pick two, you got to pick one out of this bracket, one out of this bracket.
All right. I mean,
The Brewers look really good.
I don't know. I'm gonna pick the Padres just because I don't like Cubs.
Oh.
I don't have any real reason to not
South
like
side
them.
till you die.
Yeah. Just that's a Brett.
But
comment
going
right there.
all the way through.
to go all the way through, I'd take the Brewers against let's see, the Yankees.
I feel like the Yankees, they had kind of a not great season, but they always turn it on.
Yeah.
Brewers Yankees, that'd be fun.
So Brewers Yankees, put that in your bet right now.
Yeah.
There's your future bet.
I'm going, oh gosh. Fuck it, Homer. Cubs, Yankees. Cubs, Yankees.
All right.
There we go. All right. We're
Lock
going to
it
be
in.
so wrong.
Oh man.
Sammy, all this white privilege has gotten me hungry. Are you ready for a bite to eat?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's eat some worms.
Is this game day food?
Sammy?
Yeah.
It's time for everybody's favorite food game. Is this game day food?
Yeah.
What do we got today, pal?
We went back to Popeyes because they have their new Hot Ones collaboration. And we got the Daring Dab Ghost Wings.
Daring Dab Ghost Wings.
Yeah,
so
so
I,
this-
I don't watch hot ones.
So Hot Ones is, it is. You should watch it. It's so good. They
Okay.
eat just super spicy wings, and he interviews famous people. It's hysterical.
Okay.
But this is supposed to be their ghost pepper wings.
Okay.
So it's the spiciest thing on their menu, but who knows if it's actually spicy or not,
Why didn't we think of that?
right?
Interviewing people with wings. All right, let's see what these look like.
Okay.
All right.
You go first.
You go first.
Okay. I'll take this big guy right here.
That big guy?
I mean, it looks mostly. It doesn't look like a lot of meat. It looks like
Looks a
mostly
little dry.
It looks mostly breading, to be honest.
Mostly
with you.
breading.
Yep. So
All
let's
right.
give it a shot.
Cheers. All right.
You want to touch wings?
No.
Is that gross?
Everybody knows the rules. 6.4 or higher. You think there's going to be hot?
It's supposed to be.
6.4 or higher is going to get you game day food. Going to get you on the show.
Every fast food place tries to say they have this is spicy, this is hot. They're never hot.
They're selling to the masses. Mm-hmm. They can't make it that hot.
I don't know, but once in a while, have some balls, put some real spice to it. Okay, not much.
Okay.
For Daring Dab, I expect it to be a little bit spicier.
Yeah. But it's wings. Mm-hmm. Wings are good.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
6.4 or higher.
2.4 or higher is going to get this done.
All right, you going first or am I?
You go first.
Okay. I think you liked it. Okay. 6.9.
6.7, Sam. Very good.
Almost got you another punishment.
Almost got me.
Uh-huh.
I think you liked it pretty good, but didn't love it. 6.8.
Ooh, close. 6.5.
All right.
We were right there.
Right there. Yeah, they're good.
All right. Mostly breading. I would love a little bit of chicken in my buffalo wings if I could.
Is that too much to ask? What's the value on these?
These were like $7 for a 6. Wasn't bad, but you're
The
mostly
price of chicken.
yeah. Well, it's because you're mostly paying for bone and seasoning.
Right.
It's okay. And I guess I brought it down because it was not spicy at all.
I think it's a little spicy.
Okay.
But I am pretty white bread.
I'm good with spice, and then I just fall off a cliff. Like I can't do super spice, but they're good. I would definitely eat these on a game day.
On a game day, if these are out and they're fresh, I'm pounding them.
Yeah.
They're pretty good. I like them kind of, I like a dry rub, but I don't know. I love all sorts of wings.
Were you a big over the clothes guy in high school then?
What?
You said dry rub.
Oh, God. Can anything be sacred with you?
No.
Why can't I have a chicken wing without you getting perverse? Good Lord,
Can't
Sam.
help it. I can't help it.
All right, so Popeyes, you did good. They have a chicken sandwich and some more stuff. We'll have to try more stuff from there. Their chicken sandwich is good. I try not to eat it as much because if I get a taste for it, I'll go every day.
But their chicken sandwiches usually are like nice, big pieces of chicken and juicy, not like
Yeah.
this crap where it's mostly breading.
Yeah. So it qualifies. We're there. 6 point. What'd you give it?
6.5.
6.5,
6.8.
6.8.
Yeah.
6.7. Whatever. I'm good.
Game day.
It's game day food. It's been another fascinating segment of Is This Game Day Food? College football picks. All right, Sammy.
Yeah.
We got to turn this ship around.
Oh yeah.
College football is like a lot of 1 and 2s for the week.
Okay.
All right, this is not a great schedule. I spent a lot of time on these picks because the slate is not great this week. All right, but we're going to get after it. What do we got?
All right, first up, number 16, Vanderbilt at number 10, Alabama. 2:30 p.m. game. Vandy is plus 10.5 with a total at 56.5.
So Vandy won last year. It was in Vandy, but they won 40-35. It was embarrassing for Bama. I mean, Vandy. But Vandy's 5-0 this year. They're actually playing pretty well. Their quarterback's pretty decent. He's a lot better than that Florida bum. Bama's 3-1 coming off the Georgia game. It's tough. Vandy plus 10.5 looks intriguing. But they average 49 points per game. They've played some donkeys, but they've put up some big numbers. Bama averages 38 points per game. What are we taking, Sam?
We're taking that over at 56.5.
Yeah, I like it.
That's a big number.
Bama slowed down in the second half of that game, but the first half they were killing it. Ty Simpson, the Bama quarterback, I like a lot. They're due. I see this. I see Vandy putting up some points. I see Bama putting up 41. Vandy putting up maybe 20. So we'll see.
All right.
I could be wrong. Let's take the total. 1-0. We're starting out already. All right, what's next?
1-0. We got this. Number 9, Texas at totally unranked Florida.
Number 9, Texas at totally unranked Florida.
Number totally unranked Florida.
That's a dig to my Florida fans.
Gators plus 6.5. Total is 42.5.
All right, the Gators just look defeated. Their defense plays actually well. I thought Texas was going to put up huge numbers. They got Peyton Manning's nephew as the quarterback. He's supposed to be the number 1 pick. He's supposed to be kicking ass. They haven't done all that much. What do we got?
We're taking the Texas team total over 23.5.
Not going to deter me. Hitting that gas, baby. Hitting that gas. Let's do it. Arch Manning, you got to have a big game in this one. 23.5 seems very low. It's in the swamp, but it's at totally unranked Florida. So we'll see. 2-0. What's next?
Number 3, Miami at number 18, FSU. FSU is plus 4.5 with a total at 54.5.
All right. Miami's 4-0. FSU lost to Virginia last Friday, putting them at 3-1. That was disappointing. FSU was rolling. They were number 8 in the country. They would have moved up because a lot of other teams, they would be in probably the top, maybe top 5, but they're 18 now. FSU is at home. They're getting 4.5. The game has gone under the last 4 years. And the over is only hit in 2 of the last 10 years. So what are we taking, Sam?
We're taking that over.
We're taking the over.
Got it. It's time.
All the data says don't take the over.
And we're slamming it.
Slamming it.
That's how confident we are.
Well, you know why? Because I've been following the data, and I've gotten jack shit. We are 7-11 for college football. We got to turn this ship around. It's not a terrible record. We're going to do better than this. All right, time for NFL. NFL picks. All right, Sam, let's get right to it. What's our first game?
Denver at Philadelphia. It is the noon game. Broncos are plus 3.5 with a total at 43.5.
All right, Broncos are 2-2. They're playing a little bit better. Bo Nix had a pretty good game, but it was on the Monday Nighter, but that was versus Cincinnati. The Eagles are 4-0. Broncos are averaging 24 points per game. They need to up that a little bit. Eagles are averaging 27 points per game. What are we taking, Sammy?
I don't know. We're taking the over here?
We're taking the over here.
Total, we're taking the over at 43.5.
Well, this was going to be a Sammy's pick.
Oh, it was. Yeah, that was what we called it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I guess I didn't highlight that as much. Yeah, I just think that the Eagles could put up big numbers here. And Denver, they have enough on offense to do something. 43.5 seems low. All right, next game.
Miami at Carolina, also a noon game. Panthers are plus 1.5 with a total at 45.5.
I'm looking at this now, and I'm like, what am I doing?
I'm
I'm taking the Miami at Carolina game?
I don't know why you took any action on this game.
Did you see Tyreek Hill's injury?
I didn't want to look at it. You kind of showed it.
I showed you a little bit, but it was worse.
I don't
when
wanna
you
see
saw
it.
it. It was terrible. He tore up his knee terrible. He had to have his cleat cut off because it was like the impact of the trauma was so bad. I guess everything was swelling. They were like, those guys could lose their legs.
They absolutely can.
Like that Alex Smith, who was a quarterback for he was at San Francisco and Washington. He got hurt when he was with Washington, and he almost had to have his leg amputated. He had all these surgeries. You get a traumatic injury out there,
Yeah.
you're in big trouble. Okay, speaking of traumatic injuries, being a Dolphins fan is hard enough. So Tyreek's done. I like Jalen Waddle receiving yards here, but they haven't been released yet. We're filming this on Tuesday, and I haven't seen that yet. But look on Points Taken Pod on X if you want a couple of props. I think we'll put some of those out. Darren Waller is our tight end for the Dolphins. He'll be a little more involved. And I might take a prop on him too. Sammy, what are we taking in this game?
Dolphins team total over 22.5.
Yeah, I don't know.
You just like pain, don't you?
It's Carolina. There's not much to it.
Nope.
Tua seemed to be a little bit better in the last game. A lot of people are fighting for their jobs. They seem like they're doing a little bit more, but we lost our best player on offense. I hope some of these other guys step up. 22.5 seems low. I'm going to regret this, aren't I? All right, what's the next one?
All right, Bills and Vikings are money line parlay.
They just got to win.
Okay.
But they both have to win. Okay? The Vikings are -3.5. They're at Cleveland. The total went from 38.5 to 36.5. They're expecting a low-scoring game. The Vikings defense is good. The Browns defense is not bad, but the Vikings defense is good. They have their defensive coordinator used to be the head coach of the Dolphins, and I can't stand him, but he's a very good defensive coordinator. So they got things rolling. I don't think they're going to have J.J. McCarthy back. J.J. is out for a little bit longer, so I think it's going to be Carson Wentz. But I like them. Patriots and Bills. The Bills are -8.5. The total went from 48.5 to 50.5. I think the over could hit in that, but I like this better. Bills and Vikings both got to win. They just got to win. No ties. If you got a tie in that, it reverts just to a regular bet, so you get kind of peanuts back.
Got it.
But you don't lose. All right, last one. I'm taking 4 this week. Taking 4.
Okay, Detroit at Cincinnati, 325 game. Bengals are +10 with a total at 49.5.
Okay, I think the Bengals are done. I think they're terrible. Joe Burrow's out for a long, long time. The team looks very deflated. People are very upset with the head coach, Zach Taylor. They have issues on this team. I don't know why they're not getting blown out more. I guess they got blown out pretty good. It was 28-3 on Monday Night Football versus the Broncos. What are we taking, Sammy?
Lions team total over 29.5.
I'm just going to bet the Lions team total until it loses for me. They keep putting up massive numbers.
It works.
They have a fun offense. They have a coach who risks it. He goes for it on 4th down. He takes crazy chances. A lot of them pay off for him, and they're winning. They're winning ball games. The Lions look good. Lions are fun to watch.
Yeah.
They're fun. They got speed. Goff has got an absolute cannon. I don't know. Goff's. He's somebody who I root for. They traded him out of LA. They gave him away so they could get Stafford, and they were like, "Yeah, we don't need him." Blah blah blah. And he was kind of like a throw-in. He's been awesome. Yeah. So I don't know. Stafford won his Super Bowl. They're happy. The Rams look okay. We'll talk about that in power rankings in a little bit. We're 8-8 for the NFL. We are knotted. We're fine.
Yeah.
15-19 overall for the PTP. And now we're getting the data. Now we're ready to kick some doors in. Now we're ready to kick some ass. Famous last words. I'll be begging for money. Go fund me, please. I have 3 children. Please. They're growing.
Sorry, one of you can't go to school this year.
One of you can't go to school this year because Dad's a degenerate fucking gambler. Now we're gonna rock this town inside out. Sammy's pick. What are we taking, Sammy?
All right, I'm going the Chiefs at Jaguars, and I'm taking the Jags +3.5.
I love when you say Jaguars.
Jaguars. That's how it's pronounced.
The Jaguars is how it's pronounced. Are at home. They're getting 3.5. Their coach, Liam Cohen, started talking smack at the end of the game the other day. He said, "Get my name out of your mouth." Very childish.
It is.
I'll get my name out of your mouth. Just what are you, fucking Will Smith?
I know. What are you doing?
Stop this crap. You're not tough.
Shut up and play football.
I love these guys that they talk shit and then they have their security hold them back.
Yeah.
If you're gonna
You gotta run your mouth.
be mouthy,
It means you're ready to fight.
let's do it.
Yeah.
Go behind, go in the locker room, go grab the other coach that was talking shit about you and fight.
Yeah,
Fight it out.
absolutely.
Nobody wants to see you fucking grandstanding on TV.
No.
And it's a bad look. If that was my coach, I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
I'd be pissed. All right, Sammy, power rankings. What do we got for the tops?
All right, top. Number 5, Rams. Number 4, Packers. Number 3, Lions. Number 2, Bills. And number 1, Eagles.
Not a lot changed, but the Rams made it on there. The Ravens, I drug out of there. I've had enough of the Ravens. Lamar seems to be hurt. The team seems to be, I don't know, functioning poorly. They might go on a run, but they are out of that fucking thing now. The Chiefs are getting back into form. And what's the bottom 5 here, Sammy?
All right, number 5, Saints. Number 4, Dolphins.
We're out of the cellar.
Yeah,
We're
there we
4th now.
Number 4, Dolphins. Number 3, Panthers. Number 2, Titans. And number 1, Jets.
Jets. Oof.
Yeah, that's rough.
Oof. The Giants dropped off the list. They got Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart sounds like it was like an Any Given Sunday character.
A little bit, yeah.
Jackson Dart. It sounds made up, doesn't it?
A little bit.
I gotta start Jackson Dart over here.
Like Pacino's go out to walk into the room.
I'm here trying to start Jackson Dart. Hooah! Hooah! And if you had like the young brash rookie, like Jackson Dart, and you'd have to write in a script like a boring old white guy's name, it would be Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson is a perfect name for a boring old quarterback.
It is, actually, yeah.
He's black. It's the most white, weird dorky name. Oh, he's a huge dork.
Yeah.
He seems like he does a lot of charity work, but he's a huge dork. All right. The bottom five, a lot of teams are going to jump into this. The Texans look terrible. And again, the Ravens just can't figure it out. It's going to be an interesting season. But the Dolphins, they're going to do their best to win 5-6 games, ruin their draft pick. We're going to be stuck with some bum. Ugh! I'm like already out.
Yeah.
I'm already out because I know we're not making the playoffs. I'm so disappointed.
Yep, they're going to ruin their draft pick and not make the playoffs.
Yeah. Thanks. I just said that.
Give you nothing. Your
Thanks.
fans get nothing.
Thanks, you fucking bad news parrot. All right, Sammy. More news. Sammy.
Yeah.
What else is in the news?
Daniel Day-Lewis stars in his first movie since retiring in 2017.
I'm so glad
That's huge.
that's happening. All right. You have not seen the preview.
I'm not.
All right. We're going to watch it together right now. I don't know if we're going to be able to show it on the show, but we'll figure it out.
All these years, the isolation. This is it. This is my life. I've seen my share of lost souls.
Okay. So what do you think? It's supposed to be a horror movie, I think.
Yeah, I have questions. How do you pronounce that movie name?
Anemone?
Anemone? Okay.
Anemone.
Don't even know how to pronounce it. And what's it about? It's
I
just
don't know.
two brothers fighting, right? Like, I don't even know what the plot's about. If it wasn't for Daniel Day-Lewis, I would pass on this.
Would you?
Because I love him so much, I'm going to go see this movie.
I love Sean Bean. Sean Bean's in it too.
I don't even know who that is.
He was in Game of Thrones.
I didn't watch it.
Oh, farts.
So that it didn't grab me. I'm like confused on the movie.
Sean
But
Bean's been in a lot of things.
I'm sure he has, but I don't know who that is. But in terms of this movie, if it wasn't for Daniel Day-Lewis, I'd probably just pass and wait till it comes out on video. But it's Daniel Day-Lewis, so I'm going to watch it as soon as
I
it
want to
comes
see.
out.
Yeah, I want to see what the reviews are. He co-wrote it with his son,
Okay,
and then his son directed it.
that's cool.
That happened another time. He did a movie called The Ballad of Jack and Rose, and his wife wrote and directed it. I never saw it. It looks shitty. You're so locked in. If you're related to Daniel Day-Lewis,
You can put anything
he's
out.
obligated
He's
to
gonna
do
do
your
it.
movie.
I mean, he's going to help you get out one movie, and then you're set
Yeah.
with everything else you do after that.
He did one last movie in 2017 called Phantom Thread. I went to the movies to see it. I did not care for it.
Okay.
I'd have to watch it again. It was so like drawn out.
Okay.
It took a while to get a. I think Paul Thomas Anderson directed that one too. It was not. It was. There was nowhere near There Will Be Blood, which is a masterpiece.
It is.
So he kind of talks. I read it up on this a little bit. He said that he would no longer work as an actor following Phantom Thread. He said no reason was given at the time. He said it was a private matter. Interviews later, he said he had a hollowed out feeling from the process of filmmaking and a low level fear and anxiety about returning to the business. He's a very sharp actor.
Absolutely.
If he's feeling that, there's something to it. In 2025, he said he never intended to retire. He never intended to retire, and that the 2017 announcement had been an attempt to prevent him from being enticed back to acting, which backfired. He announced in October 2024 that he was starring Anemone. He expressed that while he never ever stopped loving the work, there were aspects associated with the lifestyle that he struggled with. He also admitted to regret over his initial statement, as reported by People.com. So he's back. He's
Good.
68 years old.
He's so good.
I hope he does a million things.
He looks amazing at 68 too. He's still intense.
Yeah, he's a very skilled actor.
Yeah.
Very skilled actor.
Some of my favorite interviews are actors talking about acting across from him.
Yeah.
And how intense he is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and he intimidates people.
He's a different breed. Like he's different. Cillian Murphy's different. They're all Irish, handsome Irishmen, just like this guy. My top five. Here's my top five. I want to see how many of these you've seen. I think you've seen 3 of them.
Okay.
My Left Foot. Very good story about an artist named Christy Brown, an Irish artist. He painted with his left foot. He had I can't remember what it was, muscular dystrophy or something like that. He's excellent in it. Lincoln plays Abraham Lincoln, kills it. That Lincoln's a little hard to get through. It's long. I'd like to watch it again. I was falling asleep in it every time I watch it. Last of the Mohicans, fantastic. Gangs of New York, Bill the Butcher. You're like, oh, they don't get better than that, but then they do. There Will Be Blood. Daniel Plainview, fantastic.
Yep.
It's one of my top movies of all time.
Yeah.
What have you seen there?
Last of the Mohicans, Gangs of New York, and There Will Be Blood.
I knew it.
I've seen. You got to see those 3.
You haven't seen Lincoln?
No, I haven't. But he was so good in all of those. But Gangs of New York, yeah, I saw that. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
And then There We Blood, you're like, fuck.
Yeah. De Niro was supposed to be Bill the Butcher, and I guess he had to drop out of it.
Thank God.
Yeah. Nobody wants to sing. I'm so sick of De Niro. I got such De Niro fatigue. He was so great too, like in his time.
But he's like Daniel Day-Lewis can embody these different characters where De Niro's like the same guy.
Yeah.
He's always gonna be that mafia boss.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm the butcher. Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody wants to see that in Gangs of New York.
Yeah. I'm the butcher here in New York. Yeah. He did such a great job. He made up that voice. He had all the mannerisms. He was awesome. Yeah. I guess they had to go ask him. DiCaprio had to like go talk to him. Like, will you please do this fucking movie with me? He was smart. DiCaprio was smart. He knows he knows where the talent is.
Yeah.
He's done several movies that I haven't seen. The Unbearable Lightness of Being. I remember seeing it at the movie store when I was a kid and being like, this seems pretentious. I don't know. Never seen it. I never saw The Crucible. He played John Proctor. I never saw The Crucible. I never saw Nine.
I think I saw The Crucible when I was younger. But,
Yeah. That doesn't seem like a Sammy movie.
No.
Are you confusing the Crucible with Ernest Goes to Camp?
Maybe. You might be onto something there.
It might be different. The Age of Innocence. That was another Martin Scorsese movie, I think. And he was in a movie that I did see called In the Name of the Father, which was very good.
Okay.
Plays an Irish IRA member. I think he gets mistaken for one, but I think it's based on a true story. A lot of these Irish stories are about just fucking pain and turmoil.
Yeah.
People can't get their shit together.
The Irish life.
The Irish life. It's a terrible, terrible life. All right. Yeah, I'm glad he's back. I hope he does wonderful work. I hope his son succeeds. When you have a son that does these movies, it's a little tough.
Yeah.
It's a little tough. David Bowie's son is a director. He got into some stuff. He did the Warcraft movie, which apparently bombed miserably.
I didn't see it.
And he did a movie called Moon with Sam Rockwell. I'll watch anything Sam Rockwell.
Sam Rockwell is good.
I'll watch anything with Rockwell. All right, what's the next one?
Comedian David Cross has publicly criticized all the comedians performing at the comedy festival in Saudi Arabia.
Have you heard about this?
I did, yeah. It's pretty divisive amongst comedians.
It's going on now. It's in Saudi Arabia. And it wraps on October 9th. I think it's like 2 weeks of comedy. A lot of people got big paychecks. So Cross wrote a scathing letter, open letter denouncing the guys who are doing the show. They're being paid top dollar. But they're agreeing to a set of censorious guidelines regarding what they can and can't joke about on stage.
That's probably where the comedians are. Yeah, well, part and
the
Saudi Arabia part,
and the Saudi Arabia part.
Not the best guys over there.
This a comedian named Atsuko Akatsuka.
Okay.
Atsuko Akatsuka.
Okay.
I don't know. So he or she shared the writer and the contract. And it was like, you cannot say this about, what does it say? You cannot say this about the Crown Prince. You cannot say this about religion. We'll get into more of that later.
It's like one of those, you get there and you want to press those limits, but you might not come home.
Yeah.
You really can't in Saudi Arabia.
They have a different set of rules there.
Yeah.
It's an ideology. Let's talk about ideology. Where are you on this one, Hillary Clinton? Because the ideology over there is we have oil and we think our religion's the actual one that everybody should believe in. And if you don't like it, we're going to cut your head off, especially if you're a journalist.
They've lined her pockets. She's not going to say anything bad.
Oh, she's loving that Saudi money. All that oil money. Oh, thank you, Crown Prince. You're so handsome. You smell like oil. I love it. This comedy festival is being billed as, quote unquote, the world's largest comedy festival. It includes more than 50 comedians. Bill Burr's in it. Dave Chappelle's in it. Louis C.K.'s in it. Jimmy Carr, Kevin Hart, Pete Davidson, Whitney Cummings, Andrew Schultz, many, many more.
Those are some big names.
Big names.
Yeah.
They're getting paid huge.
I can kind of see if you're up and coming comedian, you're going to take the money, but none of those people need the money.
None of those people need the money.
So they must have paid well.
Well, yeah. One guy got blackballed from it. Tim Dillon, you know who Tim Dillon is?
Tim Dillon. He's got a political podcast and he's very good.
Yeah. He was fired from the comedy festival for his comments before it began. For a previous joke he made about Saudi Arabia using forced labor. Dillon says his manager told him, they heard what you said about them having slaves. They didn't like that. He said his paycheck would have been $375,000.
For one set.
For him. So if they're giving him $375,000, what are they giving Chappelle?
Oh, Chappelle's getting $1 million.
What are they giving Bill Burr? At least $1 million.
Yeah.
I think those guys are getting major money. But okay, so here's David Cross's letter. Can you read this for me?
Comedian David Cross released a fiery statement on his website condemning the comedians who agreed to perform at the Saudi Arabia Saudi Arabia's Riyadh Comedy Festival. Is that how you say that?
I think it's Riyadh, but
Riyadh, okay. I am disgusted and deeply disappointed in this whole gross thing. That people admire with unarguable talent would condone this totalitarian fiefdom for, what, a fourth house, a boat, more sneakers? We could never again take seriously anything these comedians complain about unless it's complaining that we don't support enough torture and mass executions of journalists and LGBTQT peace activists here in the States, or that we don't terrorize enough Americans by flying planes into our buildings.
Oof.
Yeah, rough.
Hey, listen.
Callback.
This is very David Cross, okay?
It is, yeah.
It's very smug, it's very glib, but he's trying to make a point. We have a complicated history with David Cross.
do,
He used to be
yes.
my favorite comedian for a while, and then I started becoming his nemesis. He doesn't know this, by the way. He doesn't care. Keep going. I'm sorry. Flying airplanes into our building. Sorry.
I mean that's it. You have a funny bit about how you don't like Yankee Candles or airport lounges. Okay, great, but you're cool with the murder and or the public caning of women who were raped, and by having the audacity to be raped, we're guilty of engaging in adultery. Got any bits on that? Let's see. There are some of these are some of my heroes. Now look, some of you folks don't stand for anything, so you don't have any credibility to lose. But my God, Dave and Louie and Bill and Jim, clearly you guys don't give a shit about what the rest of us think. But how can any of us take any of you seriously ever again? All of your bitching about cancel culture and freedom of speech and all that shit, done. You don't get to talk about it ever again. By now, we've all seen the contract you've had to sign. You're performing for literally the most oppressive regime on earth. They have slaves, for fuck's sakes. So he's not getting an invite.
He's not getting an invite.
No, he was all good until that last line about slaves, and they're like, nope, sorry, David Cross.
Yeah, no, they don't want him. He came after him heavy.
Yeah.
I'll give him credit. He called them out by name.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of these fucking cowards who go, there was somebody that did this, but I'm not going to say their name. He said Bill, Jim, Louie, Dave.
Yeah.
Who's Jim? Who's the Jim?
I don't even
Jimmy
know.
Carr?
Yeah, Jimmy Carr.
So, yeah, I mean, he said, this is bullshit.
But Jimmy Carr's not American, so he doesn't care.
He doesn't care. But it is pandering to these people, and it is saying, well, we won't do this. We won't do this comedy. So the comedian who shared this, I'm really good at pronouncing it, Atsuko Akatsuka, she posted the contract online, which includes this bit. Artists shall not prepare or perform any material that may be considered to degrade, defame, or bring into public disrepute, contempt, scandal, embarrassment, or ridicule, A, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, including its leadership, public figures, culture, or people, the Saudi royal family, legal system, or government, and C, any religion, religious tradition, religious figure, or religious practice. So you gotta go and you gotta kiss their ass.
It's tough to have someone like Dave Chappelle sign up for that.
I
'Cause
know.
He's known for just anything, and Bill Burr, all of them, anything goes.
Yeah.
And then I do kind of agree, like, ugh, that's weird they signed up for this. It's all about the money.
It's
really
weird they
is.
signed up for this, and they're kissing the ring of the crown prince of Saudi Arabia. These people are fucking rapists.
Yeah.
These people are terrible. You can't do shit over there. People are like, oh, you should come. You should try. It's cool over there. I'm like, I wouldn't be caught fucking dead over there. I'd rather go to a buffet in the fucking Wrigley bleachers than go to that fucking place.
Wow, we found your limit.
Any place where you could be held, and how about our government where we have people locked up in overseas prisons, and they're like, yeah, maybe I'll use this as a political thing. It's a scary world there. Could you imagine being locked up in a foreign prison?
Yeah. Oh God.
I
It's
mean-
like you don't know if you're ever leaving it.
Yeah,
They don't give you a trial. They don't give you a date like you'll be gone by this time.
it's hell on earth.
Yeah.
Mark Barron came out. He said, he's a WTF podcaster and comedian. He says, I mean, how do you even promote that? You know, like from the folks that brought you 9/11, 2 weeks of laughter in the desert. Don't miss it. I mean, the same guy that's going to pay them is the same guy that paid the guy to bonesaw journalist Jamal Khashoggi, and put him in a fucking suitcase. But don't let that stop you, yucks. It's going to be a good time.
Oh, I like
he
Mark
came out.
Maron.
Maron can be such a fucking asshole sometimes,
can.
but you know, he's coming in hard. Shane Gillis criticized the festival in his secret podcast after being offered, quote unquote, significant bag to attend. He said, I took a principled stand. You don't 9/11 your friends.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Shane.
I do. He's the best.
Like, the more I hear about Shane, the more I'm like, yeah, he's legit. Earlier this month, the federal judge in New York ruled that a lawsuit by the families of 9/11 victims could move forward against Saudi Arabia. The lawsuit accuses the kingdom of potential involvement in the 2001 terror attacks. Holy shit. Why aren't we not bombing them? Like, why are we not saying we are not going to do anything if and you're on fucking you're on notice. You're on. Yeah. Well, you know what? Pay all the victims.
Yeah.
Have them rebuild the towers. We're not taking that of the taxpayer money. And all the people that were murdered.
Yeah.
If they're involved in it, they can take their fucking oil money. They can fuck off somewhere, and they pray to their fucking gods to give them more. More. You take that shit. Handle that. Anywho. You know who's doing it? Pete Davidson.
Ellie, that you did. That's interesting.
Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
Did you know that his father died in 9/11? Because he
Yeah.
mentions it every 17 seconds.
Every time he talks, his father died.
His father died in 9/11. He's doing it
I
anyways.
forgot about
He
that,
says he
though.
was swayed by the paycheck. At least he's honest.
I mean, it's Pete Davidson.
He goes, I've been getting a little bit of flack just because my dad died in 9/11. So they're like, how could you possibly go there? I get the flight routing, and then I see the number. I get the I don't know, and then I see the number, and I go, I'll go. Yeah. So he's like, I'll go. I don't care.
He doesn't care. I mean, he dated Kim Kardashian. He doesn't care.
He doesn't care. He's playing with fire. But yeah, you don't get to talk about, your hard life after this. These are the people that potentially your father's not alive anymore
Yeah.
because of people like this who are like, well, fuck, death to America, baby. Death to America. Now bring us all your funny people and we fucking own them now. Shame on Chappelle. Shame on Bill Burr.
This is really bad. I mean, I heard it. I kind of laughed about it, but it's actually really bad.
Like Louis, I've been such an advocate for Louis for so long. And I'm like, let him be.
Something's going on because they just bought like EA Sports, the game maker.
the game.
Yeah, they bought them out. They're doing WWE over there. I mean, like, Saudi Arabia is just like dumping money into like the Western markets right now.
They are. They have plenty of it. They
Yeah.
print money over there.
They really do.
I was on a cruise ship, and the guy told me he worked over in Saudi Arabia, and he said, you have to sign this contract. They treat you terribly. They the guys will come in, they'll act like assholes, they'll throw money at you, and just
jeez.
blah, blah, blah. He goes, there's so much, you get paid really well, but you get abused. And he said, you'll go to the airport, and you'll see like Lamborghinis on the side of the road. People just abandon them,
Yeah.
and they fly out of there because it's so awful. The money's not worth it. And if you leave there, you can't go back. You'll be arrested. You can't go back for like 15 years.
Wow.
He told me this story. He's like, you never want to go there. You certainly don't want to work there.
No, I mean, I bet the cities are beautiful because there's so much money in it, but it's not worth it.
No, you're under the watchful eye of religion and the royal the fucking royal family.
Yeah.
All they did was get lucky, and they said, oh, I think there's oil down here. They didn't even discover it. You know who did? A white man.
Yeah, they took it
White
from
man
us.
said, we're going to figure this out. We're going to get you moving here.
They took it from us.
Uh-huh.
Took our money.
Take-
Hey, where are my reparations, huh, Saudi Arabia?
Take that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. He needs something. He's got Macho Man in his head.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if that doesn't get us canceled.
Did you want to tell your David Cross story?
Yeah.
Did you remember that?
Yeah. Remember
you
how
do.
much the tickets were?
No, I don't.
We go see him. I go, Sam, you got to go see this fucking David Cross. He's so funny. We get there. All he does is admonish the audience for being so stupid that we lived in a world that anyone could vote for a Republican.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's fine. Do that bit. I don't care. But it's got to have a punchline. It was just scolding.
Just on and on and on.
So I'm talking to you, and then we had our other friend there, Tommy, and we were like, Tommy's like, hey, that's kind of boring. And I'm like, yeah, sorry. We paid $50, and this was 15 years ago?
Something like that, yeah.
$50 to us at that time when we were struggling
Comedians.
comedians at Second City. It was a lot.
Yeah.
And he was always like, I'll never play the big, I'm not a sellout, I'm not this, blah, blah, blah. I'll never play big venues, I only play clubs. He played a big venue, he charged a lot, and he wasn't prepared. So, Tommy's talking to me, he'd had a few drinks. These girls turn around and say, why don't you shut the fuck up to us? I didn't handle that well. No. I repeated, why don't you shut the fuck up with the B words on it? I'm like, don't talk to me like this. Some other people try to get us thrown out. I was like, is anyone enjoying this? So I get up. I go, let's go do karaoke. And then I get up and I go, fuck you, David Cross. You were boring. And we walk out.
We're in like the back of the top.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, like, it rang out.
And I got a big old booming voice. Yeah. But it was so quiet because the comedy wasn't there.
No.
And I guess he heard me.
Yeah.
Next day, people were texting us going like, did you hear that guy? And then Sam was, Tommy was like, that was James.
Yes, I know that guy. Of course I heard him. I was sitting next to him.
But I guess he challenged me to come up and have a comedy off with him and stuff. I'm glad I wasn't there. He's a skilled entertainer. He may have worked me over, but or who knows? He may have woken up the demon in me.
Oh, it would have been great.
It might have put him in the torture
I would
rack.
have paid extra for that.
I'd be in jail right now. What are you in for? I beat up a fucking nerd comedian. Now I live here. Yeah, but yeah, it was in if you Google the AV Club David Cross show, I'm quoted in there saying, "Fuck you, David Cross, you were boring." Yeah.
Yes. Nice.
So sorry, David, but you do your own thing.
I don't apologize. Here and that.
Here and that, but I'm on his side on this one.
Yeah, yes, that's
I'm on
true.
his side. These guys are dicks. They don't need the money. Do like put that festival together and just say, okay, you know what? Why don't we do that in New York City?
Pick another country.
Yeah, we'll do it in New York City. We'll play Madison Square Garden. We'll do 50 comedians. We'll do this thing that they want to do, and fuck those guys.
Oh, they don't care. They don't care.
They don't care.
They're going to keep putting more money on it. The comedians will come next year.
How much money does Chappelle need?
None.
None.
None at all.
None. And I love Chappelle, but he's out of line on this. They're out of line. They're you know, and you can't say like, okay, well, I'm not going to do it. There's money, blah blah blah. You know, like get away from my money. These are bad people.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bad people in the world. Hollywood's hard enough.
Yeah.
You work in Hollywood with predators all day long. You don't need to go to Saudi Arabia and kiss their pickles over there. Fuck those guys. Everybody, thanks for watching. We will see you again. If we get invited and they give us $1 million, we might change our tune.
Unless we get a call from Saudi Arabia and then no one hears from us again.
They would bait us over there. They'll give you $1 million. And, oh, okay, and then fucking handcuffs.
Gone.
Yeah. Sammy's just getting plowed every day, and then there'd be some unenjoyable things too.
Yeah,
for
like
you.
that sounds like that's how they actually got me to go over there in the first place.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, oh, this sounds fun.
They just waved that. They just waved that at
And
you.
they take it away from me. I'm like, no, this is my house.
No, I love that.
No pounding.
All right. Well, this has been fun. Enjoy, 17 viewers. We love having you around. All right. Let's blow this show up. Blow it to the ground. Blow it to the ground?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm out of it. See you soon. Thanks a lot.